Good evening guys, it's 4:31 p.m. Today is Thursday, March 2nd, 2023. So today I will keep the notes simple. Fewer shorts or one short below 76.81 and or 68.66 in general. Okay, that is all. Ideally your entry needs to be close enough to these levels. If you are too far away, then price may go against you. 39.03, 05, 33.50, 25, these are good support, right? Now you can draw a line even here and here. So this is the running level. That was my downside max target yesterday during intraday. Damn thing, price did not get there, and in the overnight it get there, and then it was like holding above it, and this was my swing level, swing trading time frame level. Okay, so I knew that price is trading above it, while I was writing a note. Above this we will become neutral. That means you are allowed to go longs. This area was listed as yesterday's max downside target, which I just covered, right? It was achieved overnight, and buyers, now here is the kicker here, right? Buyers still have a chance if they do not let weekly close below 39.50. This roller coaster swings need to stop, and overnight runs needs to stop, right? With both in place, it will be difficult to trade in RTH. So I'm also giving you a hint here that it is difficult nowadays, to trade in RTH. But this is the biggest statement. Okay, just you have to keep in mind till Tuesday end of the day, you have to see this for buyers, or sellers, right? You can view either way, but just keep this idea in mind. Okay, NQ's dream number, preferred buyers and preferred sellers are very important levels today and tomorrow. See, so dream numbers, right? So where are the dream numbers? Dream numbers and preferred sellers, buyers. So this and this are important. Preferred buyers, preferred sellers. These are the dream numbers. 868 and this 833 are dream numbers. Very important levels, right? So right off the open, my goal was to watch dream numbers, right? So here, look at this, right? Hesitation here, back and forth. Finally, price went through it. That's the first sign that buyers are there at 868. Okay. Then price went higher to aggressive sellers area. 924 was yesterday's low. So obviously someone will try to short it. Overall it's a downtrend going on so far, right, from last couple of days. So price went down, right? So now I'm going to cover this first, then I will move on to ES. So we were observing price. So ES, okay, now I'm here, 33. See, 33 poked below it first time and then held above it throughout the day. That's the another read here. Okay, now we also know below 76.81 we are allowed to short or stick with shorts, right? But when you see price is holding at every support, it is not able to go down, you have to switch the gear, So here then intraday I gave you 36 also in Discord, to folks, that 36 is important to watch, so apart from 33 I said 36 is also important now. I need price to go below 36, but here, if I zoom in here, so it's a pure price read, you have to do it nowadays, so here I knew that it's holding it, then another level is I gave intraday is 896 and 908, so which is this area. So not on after this, I gave early in the morning right here, before this chop. So I gave it here 908, which is this level. I don't want to draw a line here right now. Okay, let me draw it. Okay, so intraday I said here right around 949 that hey, 896 and 906 important. So when price went through it, I said just watch 896. So you can see there were a couple of trades at 896 longs, it goes through it, you can short, you know, all this thing. And then 871 also I said to watch. These were all intraday support, you know. So I was watching this damn thing. At the same time I was watching ES. 43 was support, 40 was intraday support, 36 was holding it. So every time price goes higher like this 43, it comes down, but then damn thing holds these things, you know, it doesn't go down, you know. So I was reading it, I needed a clue that hey, where it wants to go, but it's like it was doing ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, you know, literally. So finally at I think 11 o'clock I gave up my trading, you know. So I did like both ways, you know, like shorts, long, you know, pretty much in this garbage, you know, like okay, now price will move, now price will move, but damn thing is just, you know, I keep scratching my trades, you know, it was not going. So first long I took it here at 43. After looking at this I said, you know what, this thing is holding, now 43 is taken out, you know, it was like stepping slowly up, it was holding this 36 couple of times, you know, 33 held it here, right? So then I went long here, but then you know what, 48, 49, 50 level, somehow the option folks, you know, they just held it. So I ended up bailing out here. Okay, then I even shorted it here, you know, then it went down to 36. Damn thing, I didn't take a profit because now I thought, okay, now look at this, there is a balance and breakdown, right? So I thought now it will go through 36. At least I was targeting 39.25 or even 33, you know. So I didn't take a profit here, right? I was profitable, but I didn't take a profit. Then it damn thing bounced again, right? So I bailed out. Then I said, you know what, this is garbage, man, literally. Then we waited, right? Then again it came down. See, here it's also broke out, right? I was thinking, okay, now it will go to 54 or 59. See, these were my targets, you know, for longs. But here it broke out and then came down, right? And then it held 43. So now I thought, okay, fine, it held 43 now, and then it was chopping, it was refusing to go down, right? So I took a long here. At this point, you know, I was sure that now it will go to 59, okay? But then at 11 o'clock I said, you know what, 54 is still a target, you know, and 59, so just watch out 54. So the moment it broke out here, when this candle was green, you know, I said now it has to go through 54, you know. If there is a rejection, I'm out, you know, and I will stop trading for the day. And the moment I said that, it touched 54, actually here, you know, right here when price was there, it touched 54 and it came down, boom, right? So I bailed out my trade right here. I said, you know what, this is garbage, I don't want to trade it anymore. So here also, like, I got few points, but I scratched it basically. See that? Then price came down, right? So I actually stopped watching it at that point, you know. I said, you know what, I don't want to mess around here, right? Then later on around 12:30 or so, here, see, I came right around here, around this time, you know, somewhere to check. Then I saw, you know, damn, this 43 is holding, right? Look at this, holding. So then I saw this spike, right? Then I was, okay, fine, can it go through it, you know, because now almost half of the day was over. Then still didn't get through it, right? And then it came down. So I said, you know what, this is garbage, you know what. So I just, you know, kept doing some work on the side, and I, you know, literally, you know, back and forth I was just watching like every few minutes, right? Then some news happened, whatever, Fed speaker or somebody talked it, right? But before that, you know, it was holding all about this, right? Now by this time, if you look at internals, they were like, you know, momentum was favoring shorts, AD was favoring long. See, this was like continuously rising. This is like multiple downside momentum, you know, extremes, and at each of this extreme people bought it. Instead of looking at this, it looks, if you don't look at the price at all, let's say, and if you look at only this is suggesting that price should crash. But then this was the problem, okay? But anyway, price, despite this, price held it, right? And then I saw this news driven spike up. The moment it went above 54, while it was running, right, I took a long right here, you know, while it was running, you know, during the whatever the news is, I don't care, you know, but you know, price moved, that's all I care, you know. So NQ also same thing. See, if you look at NQ now, right, it was holding this aggressive sellers area consistently. But if you zoom in little bit, it was doing the same pattern as ES. 871 held, 896 here it held, right? Then it sliced through it, but look at it, very tiny balance, and then again blew past it. Then look at this here again. Now here at 1216, see it from it up, it held it, then made a new high. Okay, so same thing, now you can look at this timestamp in ES also, you will see the similar pattern, right? So 896 held, 871 held, right? 868 held. Now what? Next step is it has to hold 908, right? That's additional confirmation. That's the morning level. So look at this, up 908, held it at 1254, right? So 1254, ES was at right here 47. Okay, so then this spike happened, right? So here it held it, correct? Then even it held this area here, then breakout. See, that was the trade right here, above 933, right here with the flow, because now there is a too much pressure built up here, so it has to just blow out the steam. That's all, So, and then my target was 59, but then when it broke out here with the news, it can easily go through it. So next level was 66, 68. That is what I was aiming. So I built out here, and then since it was spike up, straight up, right? Somebody will sell it, because the whole idea was it should crash, right? So I thought at that point, due to this spike, that this area will become the high of the day and price will come back down all the way and go down. Okay, so that was my idea. And NQ I was looking for 12,041. See this area, right? So I did not take a short in NQ and ES together. I only took the short in ES. Okay, so I took the short here. I actually put that trade in Discord also. That 63 here I shorted it while it was running, and I was looking for 49, which is somewhere around here, beginning of the move. NQ I was looking for 933. Okay, so it came down like this all the way up to 55, right? So, and then it started bouncing. So I said 63 I shorted it. If it goes above 63, I'll bail out, because by that time I also said some FIP players are active here also, but I usually don't care about them, but then I saw them being active, so I was careful, because since it bounced from this 54, it didn't come to exactly there, but it did bounce, right? And then it started going higher. See here, it went above 59. Ideally I didn't want to see it going above 59, right? But then I said, okay, fine, little bit higher. But then I cut it right here. Then I said, okay, now since it went above it, if it goes above it, now it is ready to go to 76 or 80.50 or 85. So now I had upside target here, right? So price went to 76. So obviously someone will short it, because this is yesterday's high, right? So when it came down here, see, this is where I went long now. So I basically picked up this long again here, right? Because now it was confirmed that now it wants to go higher. Right? So then 80.50, that's where I put a message in Discord, 80.50, So 80.50, which is this right here. That's where I took the profit. Okay, and since it hits it, right? NQ also hit at the same time. I think the 41. It's high, this high. See, it couldn't go higher while ES made a new high. So 80.50, ES making a new high, NQ couldn't. This could be the top, who knows, right? So, but NQ, I said 12,090 to 70 could be the top. So if NQ goes higher, ES will obviously follow through, and it might go to 85 or even 4,008. So here I took the profit and I was done for the day. I went for a lunch and I did not bother to look at this price action, but eventually you can see NQ went through it, so ES went through it. And that's pretty much it. So these are the trades for today. Yes, it was difficult to read and trade, but it's just the levels that helps us. And that be all for today. Now one more thing, those weekly close, right? Look at this, today is 83 close, So now we have only tomorrow, for weekly close. So just watch out there, okay, and have a good day.